If you guys are interested in being a member, then click the join button down below to check out the available perks. I believe the first tier is only $1. Thank you to those of you who choose to join. With that said, welcome to another Division 2 TU11 PTS build breakdown video. In today's video, I'll be showcasing and breaking down an assault rifle build capable of up to 295% weapon damage. This is a build that is a combination of a few things, a hybrid if you will. It's a weapon damage crit build, it's a armor / health on kill bonus armor stacking build, so it puts out incredible damage, has great survivability, and you can also be pretty tanky. I have to say, before the PTS went live, I wasn't excited for this new update whatsoever, but after making a few builds with the new gear, I'm actually really looking forward to remaking these builds and min-maxing them once the title update releases on the 22nd of September. Now I'm sure there will be a few of you who will question how I got to 295% weapon damage, so I'll quickly break that down for you. The build's all weapon damage is at 70%, you get 90% from the Chameleon's Adaptive Instincts talent, Apex Predator gives you 20% amplified damage to those within 15 meters, you gain a further 25% from the second part of Apex Predator, 35% damage from the Intimidate chest piece talent, and finally the exotic backpack giving us 5% weapon damage for each core red attribute when you pick up a trophy. So that's 25%, and then you also get the long term buff which stacks up to 30, so that gives you an extra 30%. So that is a crazy amount of weapon damage, and that's what this build is capable of with all of its buffs active. When it comes to the survivability of this build, we'll be using the new exotic backpack, the Memento, which gives us 10% armor for each core blue attribute, so each trophy we'll be getting gives us 20% bonus armor. Then on top of that, we get the long term buff, when full stacked at 30 will give us 3% armor regen. And that is just the survivability from the backpack. Our gear set Hunter's Fury also gives us 20% armor on kill, which is boosted to 30% because of the 10% armor on kill we get from the gunner specialization, and then we also get 100% health on kill from Hunter's Fury. This build has become by far my favourite to use when it comes to speedrunning missions, doing heroic control points, and doing the summit solo. Although Hunter's Fury was made for SMGs and shotguns, I've made it work for the exotic assault rifle, the Chameleon. The Chameleon is labelled an assault rifle, but is basically an SMG with better accuracy and a really good talent. This build's crit chance is at 40%, this was purposely done because we gain 20% crit chance and 50% crit damage from the Adaptive Instincts talent, so it makes up for the 20% we need to reach the 60 cap. The crit damage isn't the highest at 128%, but the weapon damage boosts our crits, so they are still hitting for 600k to 800k to the body and 1 million to the head. When it comes to the specialization, I'll be using the Gunner as it offers so much utility. We gain 10% armor on kill, every third reload is 50% faster, we generate 10% of total ammo capacity every 60 seconds, and the rate of fire is increased by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. This build is definitely one to strive for when TU11 drops. I will be leaving a full mission run with a live combat at the end of this video for those of you who want to see the consistency of the build. If you guys like this build, I have similar builds posted for the current patch TU 10.1, so if you're interested, make sure you check those out. So now I've spoke on the build and you've seen a little bit of what it's capable of, let's get into a build breakdown. Right guys, starting off with our primary weapon, which is the exotic assault rifle, the Chameleon. 102.9k base damage, 900 RPM and 50 in the magazine. Don't forget that RPM goes higher because of the gunner specialization, so every time we get a kill it goes up by 5%. So we have all max stats on this. We have Adaptive Instincts, hitting 30 headshots grants plus 20% critical hit chance and 50% critical hit damage for 45 seconds, hitting 75 body shots grants plus 90% weapon damage for 45 seconds, and hitting 30 leg shots grants 150% reload speed for 45 seconds. Looking at the attachments, we have 15% critical hit chance on the scope, we have 10% stability on the grip, and the muzzle gives us 20% accuracy, and then we have 20 extra rounds in the magazine. The second rate doesn't matter too much because you literally don't use it, so we're going to move straight onto the gear. So as you can see, we have Hunter's Fury gives us shotgun damage, SMG damage, both at 15%. The 3-piece gives us 20% armor on kill, that gets boosted up to 30 because of the gunner specialization, and then we have 100% health on kill. If you guys want to read over the Apex Predator talent, feel free to pause the video to look at that in greater detail. On this mask we have 15% weapon damage, 6% crit chance and 10.4% critical hit damage via a mod. Our chest piece, which I had the wrong one on, so we'll switch it over right now. We have a Fenris chest piece that gives us 10% assault rifle damage. We'll chuck this mod on here. The talent we have on the chest piece is the Intimidate chest piece. While you have bonus armor, amplifies total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. As you can see, we have 10% weapon damage, 9.8% critical hit damage, 8.6% hazard protection, and 10.6% critical hit damage via a mod. looking at our holster, we have it rolled for armor at 170k, so max armor, and then we have crit chance. I don't know why I just came out the build there, but we'll get back into it. Then we had the Memento backpack, 15% weapon damage, 170k armor. We had the 1 skill tier, and then 10.6 critical hit damage via a mod. And then we have kill confirmed. Got over this already, guys, earlier on in the video, but if you want to look at it in greater detail, pause the video. Moving on to the gloves, we have 15% weapon damage and 6% crit chance. And then finally our knee pads again, 15% weapon damage, and then we have 12% critical hit damage. So we're going to look over the stats real quick. And as you can see, these are the base stats before all the buffs are applied from all the various talents on the whole build. So we have 42.9% critical hit chance, 78.4% critical hit damage, 50% headshot damage. If we jump down here, you'll see 71.2% all weapon damage, 40% assault rifle damage. That is pretty much it. We can look at the health on kill, which is 304k. So 2 kills and you basically got near enough all your armor back. You'll be also getting bonus armor from running over trophies as well, thanks to the 2 blues that we have. These are the cooldowns for these skills. I will say, before I get this in the comments, people say, why are your skill cooldown so low? I am in the base of operations. I'm in the shooting range, so it changes what your cooldowns are. So they are not 3.3 seconds and 4.2 seconds by any means. I believe the shield is 20 seconds or 19 seconds, and the same goes for the drone. So we're using a striker drone and a shield. Deck it out in shield health, and then when it comes to the drone, you want health, duration, and that's pretty much it, guys. So that is it for the build. I'm going to leave you guys with a gameplay. I'm going to live comment over it. Don't forget to smash that like button to help support the channel. If you're new, subscribe for lots more Division 2 content. Enjoy the gameplay. That said, let's get into it.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and
so we have a heavy up top straight away. It's not really a good thing.
Stored on a military-grade laptop, kept in the main holding area downstairs.
Shotgunner behind us.
First priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy.
Alright, that's not a bad start. So this is a build that progressively gets stronger. It doesn't start off with 295 weapon damage, so it takes all the buffs being active in order to get there. There are builds that can hit harder off the bat, but once this is built up, there's no build that can do what it does.
Active terminal detected. Sounds promising. Find it and patch Isaac in.
Also, the chameleon is such a slept on weapon. People don't like it because of the build up, but the thing is, if you kill an area within 45 seconds, you can just continuously keep the 2 buffs up. Well, you could do all 3 if you wanted to go for the reload speed buff as well, but I tend to just keep up the headshot damage and body shot damage. So we'll mark him up. Grab that real quick. And down.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
So we're near enough maxing out on the long-term buff, so that'll be 30%. Low on ammo, but the gunner specialization should kick in like it just did. Gave us some more ammo. I'm gonna mark out this back guy so that the striker drone takes all the focus. Guy in the hut right there. He should stay in that window. And once you kill him, oh, they've already started coming out. Really need to get my headshot damage buff. Alright, we have the headshot damage buff. If we can kill this guy quickly. Ah, come on. Alright. I believe we lost the damage, the body damage. Yeah, we did. We have to build that back up again. It's taking longer than it should do. Thank you to my terrible aim. So we were halfway through the buff on a chameleon for the crit damage, and as you can see, it's back. So if you can kill an area within 45 seconds, you can get those buffs back, refreshes every time. So you can literally hold the 50% crit damage, 20% crit chance, and 90% weapon damage throughout the whole mission, as long as you're killing within that 40 seconds. Okay, my drone won't target that guy at the back. Don't know why. Right, so we have both buffs. Now the intention is to keep those throughout the whole mission. That's what makes these speed runs easier as well. That guy doesn't usually run down there.
Reinforcements en route.
800 crits.
I got this.
Vital signs critical.
Bit of lag there. There's some survivability from the armor on kill. And again. And again. Who says a chameleon ain't got range? So far, this isn't feeling the quickest. I believe we're gonna get under 8 minutes, which is pretty average for a speed run.
Serious trauma detected.
And I believe we're still holding both chameleon buffs. Yep. God, my aim.
Up on camera again.
So we cleared the area. As soon as we got combat, it refreshes the buffs again.
Grab it and get the hell out of there.
God, my aim. Alright, we're gonna grab this bonus armor and push this heavy. Damn it. Right, hold on. There we go. We did that in the first place, but I shredded him in one mag.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your
So
way.
again, I've made a few mistakes. We also run out of ammo. Hopefully the gunner will kick in. I could have picked up ammo there, but we'll let the gunner do the work.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That survivability though. Love it. Oh wow, this guy never spawns here. What the hell? That's new. That's new. I guess it showcases the survivability. Woo! God. That guy never spawns there. It's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Now we have to run all the way back here for one red. Well, this won't be the best speed run, that's for sure. We also lost the chameleon buffs. It's the only thing with speed runs, if the spawns don't go right, the right enemies don't come out, then it's going to give you a longer time. But still though, I'm kind of glad that happened. It showed the survivability of the build. Bearing in mind, I've not even been running over every single trophy to stack up bonus armor, which would make me tanky. So it just shows how only a certain amount of armor is needed. Alright, so let's build up the damage again. Usually we'd kill this guy in one clip if we have both buffs active, but we don't, so take a little bit longer. I've got an exotic. This guy. This one. This guy. We're not doing too bad, bearing in mind we've not been holding the buffs consistently throughout the whole mission. That's it.
No more contact.
So not the greatest run. We made a lot of mistakes. I didn't hold my boss throughout the whole mission either. And we should still get a pretty decent run out of that. So 742 is actually a pretty decent run. Bearing in mind I made so many mistakes. I didn't hold all my buffs, which I could have done. So we would have had the damage throughout the whole mission. But it just goes to show what this build is capable of if you get everything on point. So guys, that'll be it for today's video. Don't forget to smash that like button to support the channel. Subscribe if you're new for lots more Division 2 content. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Mob Squad.